Hi everyone, it's Jim Pugiamsis. This is going to be a long post, but a good one. One of the most important things I found as enjoying my life sometimes is going to a great event. And this happened to me this past week. I went to the event called Social Conference, and I'd like to thank John Gauthier for the invitation because what a night I had. So we all want to go to events and get something out of them, and I've been to a lot of them, probably hundreds, maybe close to 1,000 here since 2008. And you go to the event and you're like, okay, I got my business cards and I'm all ready to go. But this past week, I went to this event called Social Conference at Stacked. And by the time I was done, I had gotten so much out of the event, I'm still blown away. And this is a good thing. Now, this doesn't happen at every event, but it happened here. So let me give an example of what happened. So first event of all, I didn't show up to the event on time. That's on me. I was a little late, but things beyond my control. And I texted John, I told him, and he was so patient, and I showed up just a little late, about 10 minutes. We get there, we're walking in, and this is at Stack. This is a great event here on Bathurst and Front. Walk in, and I was there earlier this year, but I didn't go to the brewery, which is right in the back. Get in there, we register. John registers, and then we get in, and on the left, you after you register, you scan the QR code and you get this bag, and in the bag was some swag, which was great. So there was a book and a toque, and a little thing with 3 tickets, 2 drink tickets and a mini market ticket. We get in there, and there was music, people were networking, there was a little food there, people were mingling, and then there was get your photograph done this night. So it was around 6 o'clock or so. The evening started, and I actually knew a few people that I'd met at Collision Conference in June. And so I started talking. One of the gentlemen's name was Randall, and we're talking about Collision and this event. The event started, and there was an amazing MC named Connie Wang. She's an actor, comedian. She was hilarious. I had honor of getting a photo with her at the end of the event. Very nice. And then there was all these speakers, and some of them had some really interesting insights. Some had some very powerful stories of success and of failure, which was really interesting to hear. And so as the night went on, I was networking, but there was one thing that everybody wanted their photo taken. And actually, John Gauthier knew the photographer for a very long time, so we signed up for the photography. But before then, John introduced me to the person who runs it. His name is Trevor, who's supplying the food, and a very successful job, an amazing event he put together. So we're standing there to get our photo taken, but there's people obviously in front of us. And one of the funniest things I've ever done in my life is wait for 25 minutes to get my photo taken. Now you wonder why in God's green earth would you want to do that, Jim? Well, you want to get a good photo, you got to wait. But I didn't want to lose my, run away, because the lady who was taking everybody's names was running away to find everybody throughout the evening. So I stood there like a statue, literally. And I missed out probably some good conversations, but, okay, I did. So then finally my photo time came up, and Trevor, he made me feel like a Hollywood star, tuck in your shirt, fix, look this way, look that way. He took some amazing photos. I saw a few of them, because you'll get them next week. Then back to networking. So then there was speakers sharing, and a little bit of that. One from Google, another one from Battle Sports, I believe, who spoke kind of very traumatic story of success and challenges faced in his business. And then I was networking, and I met this a woman who has a coffee shop actually near where I live, and there's also another group who's putting up pop ups with Korean and then Japanese food. I go, food, I'm in. Coffee, I'm in. And I got their business cards and looking for following up with them. And remember, I told you that ticket that I got? Well, you were allowed to get a free item from some of the businesses that were in Stacked, and I picked up this hat. Um, and very nice hat. I'm into hats, so that was nice. And then throughout the night, there was free drinks, and just the networking conversations were great. There was a woman, I believe her name is Marsha from Fucked Up. They have a conference that they run here for a very long time. I was speaking to her about her event. It's been around a very long time. I'm definitely going to check it out here in the new year. So you're wondering why I'm telling you all this. It's because sometimes you go to an event and not all the check marks get checked. This event, everything got checked. Just from going, the food to prizes to people to the energy. I mean, I stayed till 8:45, and just the ability to meet people, have really great conversations is something that sometimes I miss at networking events. Is doing that. So my challenge after this was, what could I do better? And I think that sometimes when I'm going to be going to events in the future is don't get stuck about your photos. That's one thing. And, buy my business cards, but really focus on having even more better conversations. I could have had some more conversations there. And actually, I did, but I could have pushed myself for more. And that's the only thing I felt I could have done better. But it wasn't a big event. It was about maybe 150 people, 200. It wasn't a big event. So at the end of the day, I felt it was good to share this. I told John this. I was telling John via conversation phone this week about it, and it's not that often that I get invited to an event where everything just goes so well. And you leave and you really enjoyed the evening, and the few business cards I got, I definitely followed up and with them and see if I can be of service with their businesses in some way. And I'm gonna do that. I think there is always ways. I have newsletter. I have great social media. So there's always ways to do that. But this is the rapport and the follow up. So at the end of this, follow through is the right thing to do. Again, I've been teaching networking, presentation, attitude, response, but F is follow up, follow through. It's the right thing to do. I have a great interview on Rethinking the Art of Networking on YouTube. You can watch that. I have a podcast, The Pro on the Go. You can see that on YouTube as well. But I felt, again, I wanted to give a little longer insights into networking, because it's not as easy as it sounds sometimes to do that. And this event had all that. And I appreciate, again, the invite. And you have to have an effort to be the best you at an event. And this definitely allowed me to do that and have some great conversations. So moving into now November, into the new year, ask yourself, when you go to the event, how much impact can I make? Not just with my business card, but with my knowledge and my insight towards who's there. And I definitely did that night. That's one thing I did. I had a lot of value to a lot of the conversations from people that I had met, books that I've read, things that I have heard, and definitely those people who are definitely hustling out there to make their business happen. Jim Pagien says, The Pro on the Go, learn, speak, socialize, leads to monetize. That's what I do. Again, I have a podcast, The Pro on the Go. Check it out. hcommunity.ca. It's a website you can learn more about who I am and what I do. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching this. Hopefully you watched the whole thing. If not, it's totally good. I know nobody's busy. Take care. Oh, I still got some more time. What can I say? Network. Grow your business. It's the right thing to do.